Americans are paying for more subscriptions than ever. Streaming, apps, memberships. Most people don't even know what they're paying for. And canceling them? Sometimes that's the hardest part.
But try to cancel. I had to tell people today that I'm homeless because they don't let you cancel.
Today we're looking at people who got trapped by subscription services.
I'm losing my mind over this. Here's what's happening. My partner and I got a new printer. It was an HP. It seemed fine. And I went to print like a packing label or something, and it just wouldn't print at all. And I couldn't, there's no message on my computer that was explaining it.
And the ink is completely full. I replaced it like last week.
And the reason it's not printing says payment method needs updating.
Cannot print with the installed cartridge. As you can see, this page is printed fine.
That's infuriating.
Yeah,
I would be so mad if I'm trying to print something out and my printer is like keeps printing out a page that says I can't print. I won't print.
I won't print, exactly.
Maggie's brand new printer had been working normally for 6 months before it suddenly refused to print. She did some digging and realized HP had enrolled her in their ink subscription service called Instant Ink. But Maggie's printer still had ink in it when it stopped working. It turns out that when your Instant Ink subscription expires, or if you cancel it, HP remotely kills your cartridges.
That's when I started Googling it and figuring out like that's a problem other people were having.
The ink that you paid $122 some for, that's in your printer right now, you can't use that.
I have 2 full cartridges that I don't have access to because I canceled HP's Instant Ink monthly service that they want to fuck everybody with.
Yeah, I heard about that subscription service with that damn ink. That don't make no damn sense, bro. That's why you need to go back to these old printers. This man can't even see out his front door without paying a subscription. Watch this.
I bought a Ring camera. Why the fuck I gotta pay $5 a month to see out this motherfucker, bro? This shit is crazy. What the fuck? Why do I need a subscription for some shit I got already, bro? I got it. I own it. It's on the front of my house, bro. Why I need a subscription for this bitch to work, bro? Nigga, take me back to like 2015, 2012, bro. I swear. Everything is just fucking bogus now, gang. What the fuck? Niggas is dragging it OD with this subscription shit. Everything you do is a fucking subscription, nigga. You put your feet in some fucking shoes. It's a subscription. The motherfucker taking $7.50 out your fucking account. Everything you fucking do. You hop in your car, you click your fucking infotainment, BMW charging you $6, right? Like, what the fuck wrong with these niggas, bro? Damn.
I have a question that I feel like we need an answer to sooner rather than later, because if not, I don't know how we're gonna sustain these subscription models. Like, there is a subscription for everything, like everything. At first, it started with Netflix, right? You know, cheaper than cable, but now everybody has a subscription. So you have Netflix, you got freaking Disney Plus, Hulu, all of these different apps on just the TV for subscriptions to watch TV, and it was supposed to be cheaper than cable. Now, while granted it is cheaper than cable, but once you have 3 to 4 subscriptions, you're paying cable prices. Granted, you do have a lot more access, but I'm just saying, BET Plus, I don't even know. It's so many apps. It's hard to keep up. But then that's not all. Then you get on social media, and if you want YouTube for free, or you want YouTube ad free, it's another subscription. You want to get on Twitter and get verified, another subscription. And then don't be a content creator. Don't be somebody that makes content online and needs to use apps like Photoshop. Photoshop being a subscription is insane, okay? I remember when I used to buy it, or actually I never bought Photoshop. I actually downloaded it illegally back in the day. If you know, you know. So that was free. I'm pretty sure I could probably do it again. But now it's a $60 subscription for all of Adobe. I mean, I get it, but like, dang, can we just buy it and be done? Now the subscriptions are endless. It's nonstop. Y'all don't realize how much money a subscription is until you really sit back. Because in 1 year, if a subscription is $120, it's $10 in 1 year. $120, 3 years, that's $360. That's a lot of money on just one subscription. Like this is getting just as bad as tipping culture. Okay, like literally. Like, America just, they want us broke, and it's annoying, and it's insane. And I just thought nobody's been talking about how many subscriptions that we have to subscribe for everything. For everything. It costs money for everything to even use these apps. Like, I just be over this whole entire matrix. Like, if you ask me, I'm ready to completely unplug.
Just egregious. You don't need any other reason to try to cancel nothing. This lady is going to tell y'all we need to stand up and fight to cancel these subscriptions.
This is the year of the canceled subscription for me. I'm done. We all need to be done. If we keep going down this route, everything is going to become a never-ending subscription service, and we will kill all the other businesses to save a buck. Just to save like a little bit of money right now, we are shooting ourselves in the foot by enabling and empowering all these other subscription companies and all these like big corporations, and we're going to kill off all of their competition, and then they're going to be the only ones that are left, and then they're going to screw us over bad. Okay? This is going to be bad, and everything's going to turn into a subscription. I don't need it. We don't need it. Netflix, I canceled a long time ago. Done. Amazon, I'm done with. Especially with the Prime benefit sharing. And honestly, I should have canceled that a long time ago with the election. That's crazy. HBO Max, we have it. I'm going to cancel it. Instacart, DoorDash, used to use it. I don't use it anymore. I haven't used it in a long time. I can pick up my own crap. We need to lock in. Otherwise, we are literally setting ourselves up for disaster. And this is not like 20, 30, 40 years from now. This is like a few years from now. We're doing this to ourselves. We have the power. Let's lock in.
I have a bone to fucking pick with whoever is in charge of Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and all the bullshit. You guys literally don't even have the fucking movies that match the seasons. Like, you can't give us The Grinch during Christmas time when everybody wants to fucking watch it. And you don't give us The Corpse Bride for fucking Halloween. So I'm just like, why do you keep raising your prices when you don't have shit on there that someone wants to watch? I'm about to go back to buying Goodwill DVDs and rebuild my fucking DVD book I used to have as a fucking kid, because I am so sick of paying for Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, HBO Max, Amazon, Paramount, whatever the fuck.
Yup. I know. Very, very, very annoying. Let's get into some education. Let's teach how the subscription trap keeps people poor, man. Let's go.
The subscription trap. How they keep poor and black families paying forever. Free trials. $9.99 a month. Cancel anytime. But what if I told you those subscriptions are designed to trap you, not help you? This is the subscription trap. The modern system keeping black and low-income families in endless debt. From streaming apps to food boxes, gym memberships, and credit-building services, corporations found a new way to bleed people dry. Small payments that never stop. They target poor and working-class neighborhoods with ads that promise affordable access, but bury cancellation links, use dark patterns, and even reactivate accounts without permission. What's worse, many of these platforms harvest data from low-income users, tracking spending habits and selling it to lenders and insurance companies. That means your Netflix binge or late payment could quietly raise your premiums or lower your credit score. The old chains were metal, the new ones are monthly. They call it convenience, we call it control. Don't just unsubscribe, wake up. This is the subscription trap. Follow buried headlines to expose the traps they never warned us about.
You know what? I'm tired of subscription services, bro. I'm tired of every time you need something done, or every time you need to partake in a certain service, and you try to find this service, and you try to say, hey, yeah, maybe I need these clips generated from my stream. Or maybe I need to design this logo or this thing, some art related to something. Or maybe I need to make music for these DJ sets I'm doing or something, whatever. You got to pay a subscription to use a service, to use a software. And it's never just a normal like, oh yeah, all right, cool, $5 a month. They got tiers. They got, all right, cool. We're gonna give you a free option because who's trying to pay money right now, right? And then what they do is they give you a entry-level subscription. The first step. And the first step give you maybe some assets here and there. You can use, you can use some fonts, or if you're doing some sort of some art related stuff, you can use some of the library. You maybe get like 2 gigabytes of storage or something like that. Knowing damn well 10 files is 200 gigabytes. More if you really out there with how much you doing in a particular software. If you got a lot of layers on an image, for me, my PNGs be 84 megabytes per fucking PNG. I got 200 PNGs in my library because all I do is fucking draw. But let me use Adobe Photoshop. Why is the subscription $70 a month? Why, if I need to use my DSLR camera as a webcam, right? I have the camera. My camera has 4K resolution. I have access to every component of the camera. In order to use my camera that I can plug into my PC as a webcam, I need a service. I need the Canon service, and I have to pay $50 a year to use the 4K webcam service. Sorry. Not even 4K. 1080p. Meaning everything that comes through on the software, it's not even the raw camera footage. They're filtering it and giving me 1080p. They're giving me less quality than what the camera is capable of. I have the camera. I have the hardware. Nigga, what the fuck is happening? All these subscriptions gotta stop. You wanna play the game online with your friends? Subscription. God damn.
Yeah, you ain't the only one tired, bro. They want us to own nothing. And that's exactly what this next clip is talking about. Let's go.
Do you know that we are all in a subscription trap? There's this thing that is really going on around the world now. Almost everything that you want to have, you have to pay a subscription for it. And it's getting worrying because you can imagine you have a car, but to use some of the services, some of the features of your own car that you bought, you need to pay a subscription for it. You get that? Sometimes some of the smartphones that we even use don't even come with SD card slots anymore. What do you end up doing? When your phone gets filled up, you are looking for a cloud service like iCloud or Google Drive or Azure, whatever. You have to buy or pay for a subscription again. And another thing is some people, which is also funny to me, your phone that you are using, you also want to put it on subscription. You can see how we are all in this trap. We are all trying to have something that we can own, and in the end we end up paying for too many services. In your bank statement, you can see that almost everything that takes the money out of your account is actually based on subscription. You are paying for one thing or the other, aside from the normal essential things that we need. But why do we keep paying for services that sometimes we don't really need? You can just buy an SD card and put on your phone to get more memory. Why do you have to pay subscription for it? Well, people can argue a lot of things, but the point is that I think the subscription services that we have in this world is getting too much. What do you think about it? Is there something that you are paying for that you wish you shouldn't be paying? Let me know.
Jeez Louise, and it's low-key like a prison because they don't want you to leave. Imagine you got a crackhead, you selling that crack, and then he talking about, oh, I'm clean, I'm fixed. Yeah, I quit, brother. I don't want to buy it no more. You gonna be like, boy, you gonna smoke this crack. Let's look at how subscription services make it harder for you to cancel.
Some companies design systems that make unsubscribing harder than subscribing. Pop-ups that guilt you, buttons hidden 3 menus deep, trials that quietly roll into charges without a reminder. These aren't glitches. They're deliberate obstacles that count on consumers giving up. Other countries ban unfair trading practices. And now, Australia will too. We're putting a stop to subscription traps.
Authorised by Andrew Yee, ALP, Gungahlin Place, Gungahlin. I've decided that my bank account isn't actually mine anymore. It's just a buffet for subscription services. I sat down to check my spending for February, which as we all know has 30 days this year, and I realized I'm paying for things I don't even remember buying. I have a subscription to a premium wallpaper app. Wallpaper! I haven't changed my phone background since 2019. Why am I giving these people $5 a month? And the free trials? They are the ultimate trap. They're like those sirens from Greek mythology, but instead of singing, they offer you 7 days of ad-free music. You sign up, you tell yourself, I'll cancel it in 6 days, and then your brain completely deletes that memory until you get a notification saying you've been charged $60 for a yearly membership to a bird-watching pro app. I don't even like birds. They're just dinosaurs with feathers and bad attitudes. Why is it so easy to sign up but so hard to cancel? To sign up, you just tap your finger. To cancel, you have to go to a website that looks like it was designed in 1995, find a hidden button that says don't not unsubscribe, and then talk to a chatbot named Zoltan who begs you to stay. Please, we'll give you a 10% discount. No, Zoltan! I want my money back so I can buy eggs. Have you seen the price of eggs lately? I need a loan just to make an omelet. We're all just living in a rental economy. I don't own my music, I don't own my movies, and apparently I don't even own the software in my own car. I tried to use my heated seats yesterday, and a message popped up saying subscription expired. My own car is holding my butt hostage for $10 a month. I'm going back to the old ways. I'm going to buy physical CDs, physical books, and I'm going to heat my car by starting a small fire in the passenger seat. It's cheaper.
Sarah answered customer service calls for a subscription company. Every day, people called wanting to cancel. But her company had built a maze. Transfers to nowhere, fake retention specialists, scripts designed to confuse and exhaust customers until they gave up. Sarah had quotas, keep customers trapped or lose her job. For months, she followed the playbook until she heard an elderly man crying on the phone. He'd been trying to cancel for 6 months. The charges were eating his grocery money. That's when Sarah made a choice. She started actually helping people cancel, but she also started recording calls and saving emails that proved the company's deliberate deception. Management fired her for missing retention targets, but Sarah's evidence became the foundation of a class action lawsuit. Customers won millions.
Yeah, they're showing the cartoon, but that's really how it be in these subscription companies. But let's talk about the subscription economy.
I want to talk about the subscription economy because I think the conversation has really shifted in a way that a lot of people have not realized. There used to be this version of the conversation about subscriptions where it was all about choice, right? Like we have too many streaming services, which one should I pick? I have subscription fatigue. And like, yes, I think that obviously still exists, but I think it's gotten, more exacerbated. And now we are in an environment that is meaningfully different, where I would call it subscription captivity, where a lot of our essential services, not luxuries or nice to haves, like essential services are locked behind these recurring payments that are becoming harder and harder to escape. And you can see examples of this in like tons of industries, whether it be from like dating to the way we communicate, to entertainment, transportation, professional tools. A lot of those have gotten locked behind this wall of recurring payments that we feel like we can't escape. And I know this sounds a little dramatic, but if you really start to think through the amount of subscriptions you use, it would be probably not impossible, but unbelievably painful to untangle yourself from these subscriptions. It could be detrimental to your job. It could be detrimental to kind of your social life or things like that. And all of this really is by design. The playbook that a lot of companies use is to offer a product people need, make it subscription only, and then raise the price incrementally forever, betting that the hassle of switching or canceling will exceed the cost of staying. And this feeds into another trend that I talk a lot about, which is like the tierification of our economy, where kind of the base level of goods or services has gotten incrementally worse while these premium options have started to get pushed out. So people feel like, oh, I just need to pay more for this premium option because the base layer is just like so bad. And so, like I said before, a lot of our financial world is designed around the concept of friction. And so making something so hard or so painful to cancel or switch often will just lead people to stick with paying with it because they don't want to deal with the alternative. And companies will bet millions or even billions of dollars on that. And the market is continuing to prove that that is true. So again, what we're really paying for now isn't necessarily a better product or service. We're just paying for the absence of friction. Like we just don't want to be inconvenienced. And so a lot of people are just locked into this dependency of these products. And I think that says a lot about kind of our current environment and how people are feeling about, the way they interact with the tools they use and if things have actually gotten better for the vast majority of people or not.
Guys, tell me one thing. How many subscriptions are you paying for right now that you don't even use? Like Netflix, Amazon, Gym, random apps, and half of them are so hard to cancel. So we just give up and continue paying them. But now, UK government is stepping in. They have announced new rules to stop subscription traps, where companies make it easy to sign up but difficult to cancel. Across the UK, millions of subscriptions are unwanted, and it's costing people hundreds every year. So the new rules will force companies to make cancellations simple and send reminders before charging you again. But these changes won't come until 2027. So right now, you still need to check your subscriptions manually and cancel what you don't use.
I have to confess, because I can't talk about how subscriptions are getting out of control without being honest about the fact that I am a part of the problem.
Wow. So
So, when we were talking about this topic and you were like, go through your stuff, see how many
Mhm.
subscriptions you have just so we can see
Okay.
like how we are.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? I realized that I am the person who has fallen for the sign up,
Okay.
pay for a year, and then I forgot about it.
The subscription trap got us all, bro. That's why I try to use debit cards where I can make a virtual card. So if I know if I'm finna sign up for something that might not be something I'm gonna be with, I'm just gonna turn it off. It's over with. But you try to get that payment, decline. They take. And like these people in the video was saying, they don't want to give back. Or if they do, it take them 5 months, 2 weeks, a week to give you your money back. Where that makes sense at? You take it quick, but you on you. Like Dave Chappelle mean you hold the money. Like you don't want to get the money back. No, man, that's why you got to get up out of this, because they want us to because the subscriptions be convenient. It be hella convenient. It be some stuff you be like, okay, I can listen to every song in the world for $10 a month. That's a bet. But you don't own it for that month. You paying month. And as a business person, that's a good business, because you just got customers just coming back. Especially if you know it's an actual valuable service. But you got to realize you don't own nothing. And that's where they want you to own nothing and be happy, because it's so valuable. You're happy that you're getting it, but you don't own it. Let you stop paying or let them change something. It's over. So let me know if y'all got somebody going through that, or if you're going through that. It's Josh from Talk to Him, boy, and I just talked to you, boy.